Welcome back here inside the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds Arena for tonight's second round matchup here in the playoffs. This is going to be between the Whalers. They finished the regular season in third place with a 5-5 record. Once again, that put them in third place in the regular season. As for the Mighty Ducks, they come in tonight 9-0, clinching that first place with an undefeated record. As for the Whalers, their first round matchup was against the Polar Bears. That was back this previous Tuesday. That was a 7-2 final in favor of the Whalers. Going through that game, looking at some of the key players to keep an eye out on here in this one is number 36 of Ryan Ray. He ended up with a hat trick back in that round one matchup. Gives him 13 goals and 3 assists on the season for 16 total points. Josh Claus had 1 goal, 2 assists for 3 points. On the season, 5 goals, 7 assists. The other Claus being Spencer Claus sits exactly the same. 1 goal, 2 assists for 3 points. Takara had an assist as well. Ethan Karp had a goal. And then Hauser and Ted Hamilton had 2 penalty minutes in that opening round of playoff matchup. As for the Mighty Ducks, they got a first round bye coming in here into the second round. Some of the names to keep your eye out for them is number 2 of Joel Maja, 7 goals, 1 assist. Eric Church has 4 goals, 3 assists for 7 points. Bill Schroeder with 6 goals and an assist. Wattrub, 5 goals, 3 assists. And then their netminder here tonight, the best in the league by far, Daniel Gumford, 13 goals against on the season for a 1.44 goal against average. As for Jack Dodd, he's given up 41 goals on the season for an average of a 4.1. Taking a quick look at what the possible starting formation could be here in this game number 1 matchup. First for the Mighty Ducks, it's Jim Watchup over at the left point. Baptist, that Nate Baptist, starting off at center. Over at the right point is Elston. That's Paul Elston. Joel Maja being the left defenseman. Pilhorn being the right defenseman. And once again, Gumford being in net. That's what their last game starting lineup was. That coming just a handful, about a week ago, could be a week and a half ago. As for the other side, the Winston-Salem Whalers is going to start, or did start, that is, Hauser at the left point, Charles Schmidt at center, Takara over at the right point, Savannah Hall and Vale being the defenseman with Jack Dodd in the net. Jack Dodd saved 21 of 23 shots, only giving up 2 back in his last game. Once again, that was in round number 1 of the playoffs. As for the Whalers, they ended up having 33 shots on goal, taking home 7 of them. So we have ourselves a matchup here in the second round. And right after this, we're going to have game number 2 of the second round. It's going to be between the Firestorm and the Guppies. Guppies coming tonight in second place in the division. As for the Firestorm, they're coming in last, but have won 2 out of their last 3. Closing out the regulation. And in the first round matchup, that was against the Zomponis. Just under 1:30 to go here in warm-up, so we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back here for the start of period number 1. coming back here, start for period number 1. Looks like the starting lineup here for the Whalers, it's going to be Ryan Ray at the... Apologies, no, not going to be starting. It's going to be Schmidt at center. To the left is going to be Ben Hauser. To the right, Takara. And your defensemen are indeed going to be Hall and Vale. For the other side, for the Ducks, it is not going to be Baptist to start. Chignell over at the right. It's going to be Hall at the center. With Pilhorn behind. Pucks dropped, away we go. 20 minutes up on the board in this round number 2 matchup as Hall will drop it back. Savannah Hale, that is, drops it back. Hall picks it up, trying to get it around Chignell. Does down low as she hits the center red line, trying to dump it in deep because it's going to be picked up by Pilhorn. Cross past his fellow defenseman. Now worked up forward for Chignell as he hits the blue line. Chignell with 3 goals and 5 assists so far in the season. Get this one past the defenseman as it's worked up for 9 of Hauser, looking for goal number 3 of the season. Able to glove that down, but couldn't hold it in. At the point was 24 of Charles Schmidt. Long shot there from the neutral zone. Had to get a piece of it there was Gumford as he threw that into the corner. It's down low for 39 of Pilhorn, working up for Chignell. Hits the blue line, gets tripped up. Just about a call. Referee on the far side lifted up his whistle. Ended up not blowing it as it's worked up the far side. Major gets it in deep. Try to chip it forward to himself as Vale try to pinch it off in the corner. Chignell the first one to it. Drops it back for Major. Holding it in, not at the blue line. Escapes the neutral zone. Had Pilhorn right there at the right point. Instead, Major tried to do a little bit of zigging and zagging and just did a tad too much. As here comes a chance for Chignell. Looking for goal number 4 this season. Has to beat Todd. Fires one on. Goes off the body of Hall as she tried to clear it down low. Captain's Church fires one in. Goes right through the 5-hole and scores. Just like that, the Ducks take an early 1-0 lead, 18:20 to go here in the first period. That's Eric Church's first goal here in the playoffs and 5th goal of the season. As we'll have another neutral zone faceoff here, just about 2 minutes gone here into this first period. According to the in-arena scoreboard, it's 1 shot on goal apiece. As here comes the chance for 36 of Ray, trying to skate it in, had a hat trick back in his last game. That gave him 13 goals on the season. Gets negated a chance here, but able to keep it in at the point was Claus. Only for a second is the most recent goal scorer able to come away with it. It's Church. Just from the Scott. He scored it at a second ago. Will be played up forward from Hamilton. Down low, keeps it in. 19 of Elston. Fires a shot on, misses wide. As Ray's not able to get a stick to it, but it escapes the defensive zone for now. As here comes Spencer Claus. Had the most amount of goals on the Whalers up until last week. As that's now in the favor of Ryan Ray after having that hat trick. Spencer Claus out to the point. Here comes a shot right from the top of the circles. Gets blocked out in front as Carp had a chance. Rebound shot. Nearly got a tip out in front from Claus. That's going to be covered up 17 minutes ago here in the first period. 1-0 your score so far in favor of the Mighty Ducks after a shot coming from number 10 of Eric Church. First season playing hockey in a handful of seasons. Whalers able to win this faceoff back. It was a attacking zone faceoff, but Hamilton wasn't able to keep it in at the blue line. DDD pass over for Hawk. Nearly gets intercepted through the neutral zone. And indeed it will be. Pilhorn works it forward, trying to get it over for Aguirre. As Hawk trying to fire a backhanded pass forward. Going to be picked up by the Mighty Ducks. It looks to be a 3-on-2 as they have the numbers. Langford trying to work it in deep as it's out to the point. Langford tried to drop it back, had Hawk right in front. Hamlin clears it up and out as it looks like he will head off for a line change. Indeed so. That's just going to be a one-man defensive change here for the Whalers. As Clark trying to chip it forward, able to get it around 1 as here comes Alexander looking for goal number 4 of the season. Pad save made by Dodd as it comes out to the top of the point. Mighty Ducks trying to work it in deep. as it went right through the feet of one, kept up, and here comes the Whalers right back the other way. It's going to be Vale against Major. Vale had it past the blue line, but couldn't get it anything past about 3 feet deep. Hawk works it down the near side, trying to get it to Cohen down low. Cohen, one of the off-ice officials for the Twin City Thunderbirds, one of the newer off-ice officials, if you will. First season playing hockey, and so far on the season has 1 goal, as that went down to the ice for an icing. Gonna go back in and try and see when he did get his 1 goal. That was in a 7-6 loss to the Zomponis. That was back on November 18th of 2025. And so far that's been his only point thus far through 10 games played. Here comes Chignell down low, has 2 men up top. Sharp angle shot. That's going to be covered up by Dodd right at the near side post. As Chignell was looking for goal number 4 of the season, had 2 men open on the back door, decided to hold on to it and take the shot himself. We'll have an attacking zone face-off here for the Ducks. It's going to be Andy Hale taking the drop. As for Hale, he has 3 goals and 3 assists on the season. Trying to work it forward, has it in between the feet of Hall. Got a quick shot there from Hale as it's going to be worked out from Takara. Up high, going to be a foot race now between Langford. Just lost the foot race was Takara as Wattrup gets it poked aside from Karp. Worked right back the other way. Thought that went into the player bench. It took a weird metal sound. That was deflected out in front, had Dodd down to the left. Now that puck just went wide of the right post. Claus trying to work it out. Here comes Claus. One touches it. Tried to get a backhanded feed over from Hauser. Back over to Claus. Instead, the Ducks are able to clear it out of the zone. Karp from the blue line has 2 men to beat alongside Daniel Gumford. A long shot just got sent wide. Karp's going to leave it for Claus. Nearly lost it. Andy Hill. Centering feed. Schmidt will leave it for Hall. A quick shot there. Will be held on to from Gumford right underneath his right pad. 12:56 to go here in the first period. And we'll get 2 full line changes here. Two full benches here on the night between these 2 squads here in the second round playoff match. Had a chance from Claus on the back door as that just got wide. And Guy overskated it, but here comes the Ducks. It looks to be an odd man rush. As they hit the blue line down low, I believe it's Church. Church still with it. Has a man back behind. It's 19 of Elliston. Church gets tripped up, no call. As here comes the Whalers. Claus trying to get a centering feed over to Claus. Aggeyer had it up in his feet. Here's a chance for Spencer Claus. Scores! Goes through the 5-hole and ties this one up at 1 apiece. Spencer Claus gets his 12th goal of the season. That's his 2nd goal of the playoffs, his 4th overall point. And that's the 14th goal given up from Gumford on the season. Ties this one up at 1 apiece. Ryan Ray set to take the draw against Baptist. Puck's dropped. Able to win it back to the Whalers for the captain of Ted Hamilton. Trying to work it forwards, Claus goes through the skates of Hamilton back into the defensive zone. Schroeder nearly able to pick up the puck, has 6 goals on the season. Got to stick to it was Baptist, but couldn't hold on to it. Just out of the reach of Spencer Claus, kept in from Aggeyer. As that's going to be clear down to the ice. That will not go on net. An icing call here, 11:15 to go in this first period. Attacking zone faceoff coming up here for the Ducks. Looks like it's going to be Baptist going up against Ray here once again. Ryan Ray has 13 goals on the season. On the other side for Baptist, he has 4 goals, 2 assists for 6 points. Baylor's able to win back. Claus on the far side, not able to hold on to it, as it's going to be chipped right back in from the left point. Hall finds, loses an edge, that is. Cross-ice feed down low. Backhanded feed had a chance from Baptist as it's found its way into the near side corner. Over skates it, trying to get a centering feed. As that's going to be picked up by a Whaler. As Hall will clear it down to the ice. Says it was tipped, so no icing. Comfort out of his net to play. We'll leave it down to the corner for Major. 7 goals and assists on the season is Major. From his defensive blue line, in on sides. Tried to drop it back, just able to hold it in on sides. Goes off a body out in front. As Cohen was trying to work it through too. Back deep for the Whalers in the corners. Hall surveying her options. Nearly intercepted it, and it is Alexander. Alexander still being pressured by Cohen and Hall. Down low, it's going to be kept in from 39. A Pilhorn shot goes off the iron. Stays out for now. Skating in, shot, pad, saved by Dodd. Just out of the reach, and that's going to go down link to the ice for an icing. Major was the one with that last shot. Skating in from the left point. As you could hear, the right pad of Dodd all the way from up here keeps this game tied at 1 apiece. Under 10 to go here in the first period. Taking the draw now is going to be back to the top line for the Whalers of Charles Schmidt, going up against 45 of Doug Langford. Langford able to win it back to the point. Defensive pass. Try to get it over for Church at the top of the point. Not able to hold on to it as it escapes into the neutral zone. Trying to get around 9 if Hauser can't. Here's a chance now for Hauser. Shoots. Pad. Saved by Gumfret. It comes down into the corner, and away with it is Church. 2-on-1 upcoming for the Mighty Ducks. Church with it. Passes up on the far side. Backhanded. Not able to get a shot off. Was 83 of Alexander. Pass right up through the middle. Not able to find anybody, so Strube will have to pick it up all the way back deep at his own defensive goal line. Cleared down. Should be an icing. Indeed so. 8:15 to go here in the first period. Shots on goal are 7-5 in favor of the Mighty Ducks so far. Your 2 goal scores are in favor of Eric Church of the Ducks, and then Spencer Claus for the Whalers. Both netminders have given up 1 so far. Puck's dropped to the point it goes. Vale with it. Winds up, fires. Goes off a body out in front. Surprised that didn't sting him. Or if it did, he's not acting like it is. As here he comes right after blocking a shot. Hale fires one on. Trying to go 5-0 through Dodd. As that sent up to the far side corner. Sharp ankle shot goes right out in front. Trying to clear it out. Holds one on. Pad save by Dodd as Hale got a quick shot from the top of the circles. Another shot goes right out in front. Dodd will once again play it. This is going to be cleared down low. Strube trying to keep it in, and is. Shot going behind the back of the net. Had 2 men up on the far side between Wattrup and Church. Drops it back for Church. Skates around 1 man. Sakara. Long shot from Church. Scores! Second goal of the night comes from Church. As the Mighty Ducks take their lead back, it's 2-1. Puck's dropped as the Mighty Ducks look for goal number 3. Chignall has it through the neutral zone, nearly played in offsides. As the captain of Hamilton works at 4 for Spencer Claus, he scored 1. Got the answer to goal number 1 back earlier here in the first period. Claus trying to chip one out in front. That's going to be picked up by a Duck as Wattrup trying to work it forward. Ray picks up the change, able to get it around Hall. Long pass nearly intercepted, and it is Aguirre trying to work it forward. Instead, we'll drop it back as Claus throws Aguirre down to the ice. No call. Ranger through the defensive zone, has it in on sides. Just barely has Hale to the right. Holds. Cross-ice feed, trying to get it down to Aguirre down low on the saucer pass. As Claus was able to tip that out. Down low, Aguirre able to lift his stick. As the Mighty Ducks fire a backhanded feed over from Major and on sides. It's a 4-on-2. Aguirre's shot just went wide as Wattrup will pick it up along the far side point. Tripped up, no call. Ryan Ray able to come with it. Works it forward for Claus. Not able to get a stick on it, but no icing as it was fired in from the far side of the red line. Backhanded shot from Ray goes wide. Up to the point it goes for Claus. To Spencer Claus fires the line behind the net. Ryan Ray trying to be the first one to pick it up and is. Spinning around, Ray still with it. Sharp angle glove saved by Gumfret. Holds on to it with 5:13 to go here in the first period. Long time without a puck stoppage. As we finally get one, we'll keep the same lines we have for now, minus about 2. As a partial line change coming up here for the Ducks. It's Andy Hale. Puck drop up on the far side. Nearly had Schroeder chasing towards the attacking zone. Instead, it's going to have to be played back for Ted Hamilton. Chips it forward for Spencer Claus, but couldn't hold on to it. Right back over for Schroeder. Able to get it around Spencer Claus, but couldn't get it around Ryan Ray. Nearly an interference call on the far side between Schroeder and Ryan Ray. Clear down link to the ice. That's going to go wide. Wide of the goal. Talking shit between Claus, Baptist, and there's Spencer Claus. Some pushing and shoving right at the blue line. Wouldn't be surprised if we see something come away from this. Savannah Hall trying to separate it. Ryan Ray is going to go to the box. Alongside, I believe Schroeder going to be, I'm assuming, 2 each for roughing. Clock's going to stop at the 3:48 mark. Indeed so. Gonna be 5-on-5 supposedly. Indeed so. Just gonna put the penalties up here on the scoreboard so you all know how long it is before they get out. So they will not come out here on the 2 minutes. Puck drop, able to get it back. Holding. Not able to get a shot off with Strube. This will come back to the far side of the circle. Whalers trying to clear it out. Now they will. Morgan fires one down. Going to be picked up by 29. About 39 at Pilhorn. As here comes the Whalers right back the other way from the blue line. Trying to work it in. They do, as it was a 1-on-5-man show. Nearly kept in from Cohen as it went off his body. Cleared down to the ice from the Mighty Ducks. That will go far enough for an icing. 3:10 to go here in the first period. Puck's dropped to the point. Hawk fires one in, trying to get a tip out in front. That's going to be picked up from Strube. And rung up around the far side. Alexander trying to get it out. As Vale let it go, and here comes Baptist. It's going to be a 2-on-1 Baptist. Quick shot goes right out in front. Backhand shot right on the goal line. Scores! Up on the far side. Goal goes to... Looks like it's going to be 83 of Alexander. Gives the Ducks a 3-1 lead. That's his 4th goal of the season, first of the playoffs. 20 seconds here until the penalties do expire. But once again, it's going to be 2 minutes and a whistle. Puck's dropped. It is a 3-1 lead here for the Mighty Ducks. Trying to chip one out in front. That's going to be blocked up from Hawk. They cannot afford to get too far behind here in this one. Try to get a centering feed over for Schmidt. Escapes danger. And back out to the neutral zone we go. Picked up by 9 of Hauser from the blue line. Trying to chip it forward to Hawk as it's going to come right back the other way for 24 of Noah Clark, looking for goal number 2 of his season. Trying to fire it on. Vale able to walk it off as it comes down low. Gets the whistle. 1:20 to go here in the first period. And Ray and Schroeder are both out of the box. Shot right from the point of watch-up goes wide. Had a chance there to make it 4-1 with under a minute to go here in the first period. Trying to clear it out as it's going to come out to the point. That's going to be played in offsides. Having to retouch was Agire. As here comes Carp. Up on the far side, trying to cut in. Shot saved by Gumford. Goes back behind the back of the net with 28 seconds to go. Carp still with it, trying to get a centering feed. Had a chance from Takara. As it's going to be a 2-on-1 back the other way for the Ducks. It's Clark with 18 seconds to go. Trying to get it around to the corner. It goes Agire centering feed. That's going to be cleared up behind the back of the net with 10 to go. Church at the point has 2 goals. Looking for a hat trick. Cleared up was Carp, and to the neutral zone it goes with under a second, and that will do it here for the first period. 3-1's your score after 1 in favor of the Mighty Ducks. Going to take a quick 1-minute break, and we'll be back right after this.
Winston-Salem, North Carolina is a city with a rich history of reinventing itself. Here you can wine and dine back in time, or raise a glass to the future. Witness history in the making, or savor the present moment. That's why you'll love visiting Winston-Salem. Our past is present, our future is bright, and our city is yours to explore. Look forward. Travel back to Winston-Salem.
Welcome back here for the start of period number 2, 20 minutes up on the board, and away we go. Mighty Ducks with a 3-1 lead. 2 goals from Eric Church and 1 goal from Wes Alexander. As the Ducks nearly had a chance to get one there with over 10 seconds played here in the second period. Clear down length of the ice. It goes. A quick icing goal here. Gets the puck stoppage. 19:35 to go here in the second period. An attacking zone faceoff coming up once again here for the Mighty Ducks. It's going to be Hale, Schroeder, Clark, Pillhorn, and Major out for the Ducks. Able to get it back to the point. Major just able to hold it in. Wasn't expecting it. As Hamilton's going to take it behind the back of the net. Intercepted by Schroeder. Had a chance from Chignall. Trying to poke one home was Hall. Out to the point it goes. Major holds, fires. Goes off the body of Ray. The Chignall on the far side holds. Try to get a shot out in front. Goes off one of the Whalers and cleared down length of the ice. That's going to go on net, no icing. Claws pressuring against Major. Major able to work it forward. It's going to be a possible, it's going to be a 3-on-3 as 8 to the blue line. Major trying to get a cross-ice feed and picked up by Claus as it's going to be right back the other way. 2-on-2 hits the blue line. Here's a chance for Hamilton. Long shot with a glove save. It was going wide of the net, but Gumford held on to it regardless. 18:30 to go here in the second period. Shots on goal, 16-9 in favor of the Ducks. Ducks able to win it back at Stroob. Taking it from behind the back of that, spinning around, being pressured from Ryan Ray. Gets a stick to it. Ray able to take it away from now. Try to get one right from the crease. Nearly able to beat it underneath the left pad of Daniel Comfort. Nearly one of those plays you're going to have to start later in the game if it remains close. Back behind the net it goes. Ducks able to pick it up. Pitts Church goes 2 goals so far on the night. Being pressured from Hawk. Intercepts it. Here's Claus trying to get a centering feed. Goes off a body of 1. As here comes Baptist back the other way. Has 4 goals on the season. Picked up by Samaro. Drop back from Hawk. Being pressured by Baptist. Works it forward for Spencer Claus. Backhanded feed over for Cohen. Heading to blue line. Trying to get in deep past Strube. Both men hit the far side boards with a pass that goes back behind the net. Vale chasing in hard down the near side boards. Closing in. Baptist pinches it off. Takes it up the far side. Can be picked off by Samaro. Trying to chip it back the other way. Just a tad too far for Vale. As the Mighty Ducks are able to come away with it. Backhanded pass up forward. Just down the length of the ice. As they were trying to get it over for Alexander. 16:45 to go here in the second. Yeah, I'm going to do it after the period. Yeah. Can you move? Oh. Okay. My camera's just backwards. Had a chance there with a man that got tripped up. It was Cohen. As the Mighty Ducks going right back the other way. Major from the blue line. Drops it back for Wattrup. From the left circle. Fires one on. Dodd holds it right into his chest. Freezes the puck with 16:08 to go here in period number 2. Attacking zone faceoff here for the Ducks. Langford trying to win it back. Watch up with a quick shot. Goes right off the pad, nearly underneath there from Clark. Dodd just able to hold on to it. 15:35 to go here in the second period. Puck's dropped to the point it goes. Major with it. Holding, trying to chip it in front. Nearly got a tip from Wattrup. Coming down low, Langford with it. Trying to get a backhanded feed over, nearly with a chance of Clark. Way down length of the ice. That's not going to go for icing. Takara pressuring hard against Major. Going in hard to the far side boards was Takara. Wattrup going to tip it up nearly out of play. Carp going to be the first one to it down low. From the near side corner, goes up the far side, trying to get it over for Trial Schmidt. That's going to go down link to the ice for an icing. 14:50 to go here in the second period. Shots on goal, 18-10 in favor of the Ducks. Defensive zone faceoff here for the Whalers. It's going to be Schmidt, Hamilton, Takara, Vale, and Carp. Clear down link to the ice. That's going to go on net of Comfort. They'll have to play it. Streeb's going to be the first one to pick it up. 2 men pressuring cross ice feet up the far side. Able to get a Chignall. Heading to blue line. Trying to chip it away from Hamilton. As it keeps on pressuring down behind the back of the net. Hamilton nearly able to pick it up. And that's who the loose puck will find. Chipping it forward. Here's a chance. And onside, just barely. Hauser shooting it. Nearly shot it through the 5-hole. I seen daylight from up here, but just at the last second, Comfort able to hold on to it. And keeps this a 2-goal game. 3-1's your score so far. Still in favor of the Mighty Ducks. The Whalers so far in the season sit with a 5-5 record. That put them in 3rd place coming into the playoffs. As for the Ducks, they sit perfect. Up on the far side, tripped up. There is going to be a call all the way from the backside. That's going to go on Hall. Clock's going to stop at the 13:03 mark. Once again, I believe that was Hall. Indeed so. Hall gets a 2-minute for tripping. That puts the Mighty Ducks on the power play. Offensive zone faceoff. Spencer Claus picks it up, trying to bring it down the near side. That's going to go down the length of the ice. Once again, no icing here on the penalty kill. Comfort out of his net to play it. 12:50 to go here in the second period. Over skates its Church. Backhanded down low, trying to get it over for Schroeder. And Claw is able to clear it back the other way. Rayner with a shorthanded chance as Church chips it up forward. Schroeder with it. Takes it to his defensive blue line. Still with it, Schroeder. Chips it up the far side. Chignall with it. Ryan Ray pressuring hard on the penalty kill. Ray just able to chip it out. Church not able to hold it in at the blue line. That's going to stop up just short of the red line. As Aggeyer down low goes up top to a new man. As nearly a chance here for Ryan Ray shorthanded. Spinning around. Best play here would be to drop it back to one of his defensive partners. And just kill part of this last 50 seconds of the penalty to Savannah Hall. That was a tripping call just a handful of minutes ago. Back on the far side. Laws with a shot. That's going to be picked up and played from Gumford. Gumford would have known that would have just about ended the penalty. Or the power play opportunity, that is. As here's a chance. It's going to be a 3-on-1 of the area. Leaves it. Shot just got sent wide to the near side corner with 20 seconds to go in the penalty to Hall. Hawk behind the back of the net. Ships it up the far side, but not out. Held in. Quick shot. Dodd will hold on to it. Freezes the puck. With 11:10 to go here in the second. With 5-4. And just a handful of seconds to go in the penalty. Hall's going to have to wait. Supposed to wait until the puck is dropped. Anywho, quick shot there from Pilhorn. Just got trickled wide. Had Dodd beat to the left. To the right, that is. As here comes the Whalers. Overskated it as Alexander has Baptist to his left, trying to drop it back for him. As it's headed its way to the near side corner. Baptist with it. Tried to drop it back, picked up from Hall. Going right out of the penalty box as that's cleared out. Got a tip from a green sweater. As it's going to be raced back the other way. Major the first one to it. Backhanding it feed over for Alexander, for Pilhorn that is, trying to work it out. Indeed so, as it's shot back and forth. And cleared down from the Whalers. Baptist chips it down the near side for Major. Low for Elston. Heading to blue line and on sides. Elston from the left circle trying to get around Hawk. Chips down in front. Headed chance from Alexander in front of the slot. Nearly another chance as that was blocked up from Hawk. Cohen trips up trying to fire one right out in front. Nearly got a turnover. Sharprinkle shot. Save from Dodd. Alexander fires one back out in front. Another chance there from Elston. Also looking for a second goal of the season. Major keeps it in just barely. That was his man. That's Hawk down to the ice. No call. Pilhorn up the far side. Just going to dump it in and go in for a line change. Savannah Hall, the first one to it. Cross ice feed intercepted. Here's a chance from Wattrup. Long shot with a save from Dodd. As it goes back behind the net. Strube intercepts it. Shot. And that's going to be covered up from Dodd. Holds on to it. 8:50 to go here in the second period. 3-1 still your score in favor of the Mighty Ducks. 3 goals so far. 2 from Eric Church, 1 from Wes Alexander. And the lone goal so far from the Whalers is Spencer Claus' 12th goal of the season. Back in round number 1, the Whalers won that one. Score 7-2 against the Zomponis. Not going to be the same result here. Sakara gets tripped up as we are going to get a whistle blow. Clock stopped at 8:19. Going to be a hooking call against Church. And so the Whalers here not too happy about Church doing that to Takara. But this gives the Whalers a chance on the power play. They're able to get the penalty kill against the Ducks just a handful of minutes ago. Now it's their turn to be a man up. They'll take a faceoff to the right. It's going to be Ryan Ray with the drop. Not able to win the faceoff back. That's going to be picked up. Has a chance on the back door from Claus. Had a goal back in his last game. Gonna chip it back behind the back of that Pillhorn. The first one to it. Trying to clear it out. Not able to keep it in with Scarp. And here comes a chance shorthanded from Schroeder. Holden going to take it behind the back of the net, but over skates it. Hamilton trying to clear it out. Intercepted down low from Hale. Carp with it, working it forward. They have numbers down low for Claus and on sides, but couldn't hold on to it. As that's going to be cleared right back down to link to the ice with 1:17 to go in the penalty to Church. Behind the net it goes for Carp. Cross ice feed picked up from Hamilton, leaves it for Ryan Ray. Has 13 goals on the season. Hits the blue line in on sides. Has Hamilton chasing on the backhand. Sends it across with a sharp angle shot. Goes off the face mask of Gumfrit. Appears to be doing okay here. Still no whistle call. As here comes the Ducks. Struve from the center red line. Hits the blue line, trying to get around one of Carp. Down to the corner, still with it. Holding it in the corner with 40 seconds to go on the penalty to Church. Ryan Ray around one, trying to get around Baptist. Chips it forward for Josh Claus. As Spencer Claus back behind. Josh Claus drops it back for Hamilton. Fires one on, misses wide. Spencer Claus to the point. Winds up, fires. Tip just got sent wide from Josh Claus. With 10 seconds to go on the penalty to Church. One of the best chances so far in the night to get a scoring opportunity. As that goes up and out of play. 1-0, and that will do it on the penalty to Church. Gonna have to wait here on the puck stoppage. They come out of the box. From what I've been told, since we have a running clock, any penalties that expire during a puck stoppage has to wait until the puck is dropped in order to come out of the box. But both penalties so far in the night between Hall and that one of Church, both have come out as the penalty expired. Quick shot there right off the draw will come right back onto the netminder. So we'll have another defensive zone drop here for the Ducks. Cohen rings it around back, not able to hold on to it. Was the Ducks on the far side, but down low it comes for Major. Major from the blue line with speed, still with it. Chips it back out in front, nearly tripped up in front, but Daw is able to hold on to it. Keeps this one out of the back of the net and keeps it a 3-1 game with 5 minutes to go here in the second period. Defensive zone faceoff here for the Whalers. It's going to be Baptist line out for the Ducks. Puck's dropped, able to win the back of the Whalers. Trying to work it forward was Baptist as that's going to be chipped out. Goes down length of the ice. First one to it's going to be Major. He'll stop up behind the back of the net. Has one chasing hard. It was Samaro. Chipped down low, down length of the ice. No icing, they say. There will not be a live play-by-play for period number 3 or for game number 2, as I will be playing in game number 2 for the Firestorm. As it comes out for Major from a sharp angle, try to get it over to Watrup. Seen him from the corner as his pass just escaped the blue line. As Major's going to pick up the loose change, has Cohen out in front of him, drops it back for one. From the offensive blue line, long shot Hits the glove of Dodd, and behind the back of the net it goes. Try to get a centering feed over for Alexander. As it's going to be kept in from the Ducks. From the right circle, down low. One trouble with a one-timer, just got sent wide. Schmidt works it down low. Aguirre trying to keep it in alongside with 19 of Kurth working to get it out. Back by net it goes. It's going to be picked up from Cohen. Trying to work it out with Schmidt. Over for Kurth. Try to get it back over for Schmidt up high. With 3:20 to go here in the second period. Clark down low trying to get it over for Langford. Just out of his reach as it comes down low for Alexander. Try to get a chip out in front. Had a Langford waiting on the back door. If he was able to get a tip in the right direction, had a chance to beat Dodd to his left. Takara has it now out of the zone. Being pressured by one. That was Church. Vale trying to chip it back the other way and will. Here comes Takara trying to get around Aguirre. Can't as Aguirre will chip it in from the center run line with 2:40 to go here in the second period. That's going to be played in offsides with 2:35 to go here in the second period. As I was mentioning back in the last game, that would have been on, apologies here, on Tuesday, December 9th. That the next game that we had, that being here tonight, that I would have been graduated with my bachelor's in sports management degree. And that did in fact happen. So, congratulations to me. With a quick shot there, Comfort able to hold on to it with 1:50 to go here in the second period. Ray with the faceoff trying to chip it forward to himself. It's going to be picked up by the Ducks, and they have numbers coming back the other way. Trying to get it over for Aguirre, and that's going to be picked up by Schmidt. Apologies there, as that was Schroeder. Down low to the corner, being pressured by one, overskates it. Down low, trying to get it to Takara, kept in from Aguirre. Keeps it in from the left point. Backhanded over on the far side, right back up top for Schroeder. Trying to dump it in deep and be picked up from Ryan Ray. And out with 1:12 to go here in the second period. Up high, Major battling at it against Talk. As that goes in, a delayed offsides. Trying to get it over for Carp. Apologies there, as that was Hauser looking for his third goal of the season. With 50 seconds to go, Aguirre works it for Schroeder. Drops it back, turned over. Carp able to keep it in. As one man to his right, but couldn't hold on to the blue line. Foot race going the other way between Ray and Aguirre. It's going to be chipped right back in the other way. Behind the back of the net, it's going to go. Church with it. Able to get around one of Hawk. Drops it down low for Aguirre with under 30 to go here in the second period. Pitch and catch we go. Over skates it. Here's a chance now for Chignall. Try to get a centering feed. Hale trying to work it back in deep. Ray able to deke it around. 15 seconds to go. Waiting to retouch back in on sides. Long shot goes wide of the net. Maybe got a piece of the stick of Dodd. With 6 seconds to go, that will just about do it here for the second period. 2-1, and that will do it. Gonna take a quick 1 minute break here, and we will get set for the start of period number 3. Once I get done with my second game, I'll let you do it tomorrow.
I did Face ID with one app
Mm-hmm.
because I didn't know what it was gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get it unlocked.
Oh, you can't?
I
Oh,
have
no.
to go through the app store to open it.
Oh, no.
And I can't believe it. It's just some random. It's just
more so.
And you can't delete it. I know, but you can't. But it's not on my. It's not on my screen. And it's not. No. It's not over here. Like I have to go to the app store then. And I can't read it through the app store.